Well, I thought I would do a quick video, hopefully a quick video, of my little Dinkum village. I hope you like it. Well, let me just get Dinkum loaded up here and see what happens. I gotta find the screen. There it is. Ah, found it. All right, so my village is called Serenity Valley because I'm a huge Firefly fan. Firefly fan. I just love Firefly. It's an old show, and yeah, it just struck a chord with me back in the early 2000s, and I've been a huge fan ever since. Ever since. So let me go into Fletch's office where we would normally start if we were visiting someone's island. Hi, I'm Dix, and this is Serenity Valley. First of all, I gave Fletch a bird because she looks so lonely in here. So I gave her a bird that I caught. And yeah, you can do that. You can trap a bird and then just go leave it in somebody's office. It's not a big deal. So if you come out of Fletch's office, you'll see the billabong, and this is all handmade billabong, and I have planted lots and lots of flowers in the water to grow. I've also put down some fountains and stuff. Hi, Clover. That was so sweet. She came to say hi to me. So speaking of Clover, right down from Fletch's, we've got Clover's thread space right next to the boneyard. I just found it fitting whenever I saw her attitude and the way she acts. It's just like, yeah, I gotta leave the bones there. So I haven't done anything with the bones because they kind of fit with her little attitude that she's got. She's kind of creepy, kind of weird. Yeah. So if we continue down and we go through the little wooded area here, we'll come up on Melvin's shop. And Melvin's running around back here because he's not at work yet. Right next to Melvin's shop, you got my house, and I have mail. Yeah, I'm not an interior decorator by any means. So this is my little house. I've got a little reading nook here because I love to read. So I got lots and lots of books in real life. I may as well have lots and lots of books in this space as well. I've got a little private area back here where I can change clothes real quick, even though, you know, I'm here alone. It's a one bedroom. Why not? I've got a little sitting area here. Now, back behind my house, I have a thing that I adapted from the Ginger Empire. He has his chicken pit. I have my storage pit. And so I just kind of adapted his idea there. Dug down, and I've got my storage chests and a little sign for each one saying roughly what's in the box. All the way up, so I've got several levels that I can store in. The ones up near the top are fairly empty, but I'm sure someday they'll get full. And yes, I have extra thunder eggs. I just leave them laying at this point because every time it rains I get one, or every time it storms anyway I get one. So next to my house, you come up on John's place with a bone in my hand. Come up on John's place. I've got my gotcha machine sitting out front, kind of like an old country store. You know, you've got the little bubblegum machines and candy machines out front. So I've got my gotcha machines out front here. And I've got a little brewing area and reading nook so I can have my wine and sip my wine and read a book sometimes. Here we go. We come down here. We're coming up on the bank. And this one I have adapted Ginger's courtyard that he had. I've adapted it. I've sunk it all down into the ground so it's fairly flat across the top. The crocs seem to get trapped in there sometimes when they come in out of the billabong. Yeah. And eventually I'm probably going to put some statues here, but I haven't done it yet. I haven't decided for sure what I want to do with the bank. So, next up, down the path, we've got the garden center, and it's not just Rain's shop, which is here, but I've also got a whole garden center. I've got a little bench to rest your little tushy on if you get tired. But I've got my beehives situated fairly close together near water so the bees can get some water, and I've got a little farmer's market back here next to the bank so the farmers can bring their goods and they can end up in the bank putting in their paycheck for the day or for the week or whatever. So if we continue around the path around the billabong, there's trees in the way and stuff, but I didn't want to ruin the natural beauty, so I just kind of built around some of them. You come down a little winding path and you come up on Irwin's barn. So, and back behind Irwin's barn, you can barely see it. Well, you pretty much see it. You can see the wheat and stuff in the background back there. And we'll get to that later. Go back down the little winding path to Franklin's, and if you take the stairs up behind Franklin's and down, you come into the crafting area. We're having little crafting tables and stuff and little bugs crawling around. But yeah, my little crafting area. I need to do a little bit more with that, but I haven't yet. Now next up, we're going to come up on the museum, which I kind of stole the idea for the museum from Canzalone, who's another YouTuber that I watch. His is so much better than mine, but I've taken out a lot of the things that he put in his. I just thought it was pretty cool, and since my museum was up on a hill anyway, I figured, why not? It's really serene and really, it's really serene up here, but it's also really, it needs more. So, and then that's basically the whole inner part of the town, other than my favorite part, which is a teleporter right next to the museum. This was here, and this is the reason that I built here, is I wanted to build near a teleporter. And this billabong here was just a plus. Cute little billabong that took me forever to get set up, but I just think it turned out real cute. So, if we come back down here, I promised you to show you my my fields and stuff back behind Irwin's, so let's take the bridge across. And yes, I build my bridges too high so that I can get a boat under them. I don't have to get out of the boat and move the boat just to get around. Here's my Pleeps. Meet my Pleeps. This is Malcolm Reynolds. He's the King Pleep, or the Captain Pleep. And he is in it sharing a pen with a Narasera, of course, because we all know they're lovers. They just never say so. Over here, I got my Chooks. I got Jubal Early. I got Jane. I got Lenore over here. And move, Jubal. You're always in the way, buddy. I've got Wash. And there's Jubal early again. I got Mr. Universe and Zoe's in here too. So, got that whole group. Over here, I've got Simon Tam and River Tam. Brother and sister in the show, but I just thought they should go together in my little universe here. And over here, I've got my flower fields where I am just kind of storing flowers that I may use later. I'm having a problem duplicating the desert roses without, you know, glitching them by using the bone trick. But the desert peas multiply like crazy in these flower beds. So I've already harvested the extra one today. But I generally come out here and get an extra desert pea every single day. And the way I got them originally was it showed up in my recycle bin one day. So I was like, oh, cool. Here I've got poop and stuff that I get to use with my composters here. But I've got so many worm farms at the moment that it doesn't matter. And here I've got my wheat fields and my orchard is back here. So that's the extent of it. Right now I've got the tractor. I had the tractor in a Vombat house, but I kind of just put it back in idea that I borrowed from Ginger Empire. See if that works. So this is Serenity Valley, and I hope you enjoyed your little tour. If you want to come visit, hit me up in Discord or wherever you see me, and I'm happy to have visitors anytime. So, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think.